What's happening, YouTube? Back at it again. I just want to show y'all a shot of my garden, what I got going on right now. I got grass all in my face. I have to weed eat some stuff, but whew, I'm out here weeding this stuff, trying to get control of it before all this heavy rain come back. And I'll show y'all what I've been doing. I'll show y'all what the garden looked like so far and how much work I got to put into this one, because this one grows like, whew, boy, I mean, it'll jungle up on you in a week or two, so you gotta stay on it. This is the side garden, the one that y'all familiar with from last year. Right here I got some potatoes next to this corn, and I'm weeding, but this grass is so tall, see, I can't really get a whole lot out of there as far as the grass. I'm gonna come back and do this with my hands, but I started off trying to till through with my garden tiller and realized I ain't gonna be able to do that. It was tangling up. So what I did was I went and got my weed eater, and I weed eat it all down low. And then I got on my hands and knees. This is just the first row. I got on my hands and knees, and I just pull this other stuff that's between the stalks. I just pull it all out by hand and clean it up pretty good. So I'm gonna have to do that to all of it to get it all where it's pretty weed free, but I have to stay on top of it because this is what it looked like. This is the next section that I have to do right here. And if you look, this stuff is ridiculous. So I gotta come in here. I'm gonna weed eat all of this down just like I did that other one. Once I get it all weed eat down, I go back through and pull it all with my hands. I'm gonna rake it up, throw the grass away. And then once I throw the grass away, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna till with my cultivator and just my little garden tiller, just to get that dirt oxygenated again, so that this corn will keep coming on up. Now, as you can see, this corn is taller than me. Here I am, and here's the corn. So the corn taller than I am right now. And I got mustard greens growing everywhere from last year. They done popped up. Well, but I came through with the tractor earlier, and these sections where ain't nothing at, I just tilled them up with the tractor just to get out of the way. But this is a section of my beans all the rabbits had destroyed it. Once they cut them all down and went to the next section, these start growing back. So they've left these alone since they start growing back, but I gotta clean them up. This section, from that post to this post to that post, they have destroyed it. There is nothing in here. If you look, this is what they look like. And they trying to bud back up, but I don't think that's gonna make it. So it's very few beans in this section, and I don't think it's gonna be worth it for me to try and save any beans right here through this section. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go ahead and pull my trellises up, and I'm gonna go on and till this under today, get that tilled up. That section right there, these beans never had a chance. They started sprouting before I could even get trellises in. But as soon as they started sprouting, the doggone rabbits just came in and mowed them down. And so I just went on with the tractor today and tilled it under, because it was a bunch of grass like that. Now these, for whatever reason, because I did these with cane poles and twine, this trellis, the rabbits did not touch these one bit, not at all. But as you can see, if I try to get grass out of there, it's gonna be a job. So what was it? Thought I saw something. But I'm gonna try to get the grass off of these the best I can, because beans are strong growers. They'll keep getting nutrients despite the grass being in there. And the good thing is, underneath them plants, they keep it so shaded that the grass don't have a chance to grow inside there is good. Like, you can look in there and you can see where the ground at and stuff, because they keep it so shaded that this grass doesn't grow very well inside it. It's just along the outsides of it. So I'm gonna try to clean that up as best I can. Now I had a whole section of beans right here, all the way down through here. And when I tell you, they looked worse than that section right there that I just showed you that got mowed down. This section, I had a set of wire trellises right here, and they mowed it down. If I would have never put any beans in here, you wouldn't have never known. If I would have left the ground like the way it looked right now, you would have never known, because that's how they did the beans. They ate them down so bad, it looked like nothing was ever planted right here. So I just came in here with the tractor today and I just tilled it under, because I'm gonna go ahead and try to put some stuff in, even if it grow late. Go ahead and put my okra in, even though I put okra up there earlier in the year and it never did anything. But stuff is coming on, man. My doggone cucumbers, them suckers, they doing their thing. And all these tomatoes over here, man, I got a bunch of tomato plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. I got 35 tomato plants. And they all, except for one, died. But they're all doing real good. I can't keep them trained fast enough. I come out here, yeah, and I got to get all this weeded out too. I'll be working all day out here today. But I come out here every 2 days, and then them tomato plants has grown so far outside the cages, it's ridiculous. And I mean, I got green tomatoes on every plant just about. So I just, I'm waiting on them suckers to get right so I can start harvesting them. But I got some banana peppers out the yin yang. These suckers, look how big that pepper is. And I gotta pull all them today because they are everywhere. My bell pepper's growing. I got these peppers just hanging. And plus, with all this rain we keep having, man, everything just keep popping up. This is a jalapeno pepper plant. It produced one pepper. And I thought it was gonna be something spectacular about a jalapeno. Man, it tasted like a bell pepper. I was not satisfied at all. But if you see, these are some of the biggest banana peppers I have ever seen in my life. This camera don't do it no justice how big that pepper is. But they're huge. And my bell peppers are growing. I finally pulled up this corner of collards and celery. They had reached their maturity stage and they wasn't doing nothing else. So I planted collards right here last year and had collards all the way up until a couple weeks ago. We was eating them. Celery, it's done got dry on the stalk. So I pulled all that up, put it in my compost pile. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do something else with that. I'm gonna put something else in there and see what I can get out of it. But this is the garden that I got the most work to do on right now because it grows so good. Everything takes advantage of the soil, the weeds particularly, and the grass. So I got a lot of work to do. I just wanted to give y'all an update and let y'all know how it's going. So now you see what I got ahead of myself. And I'm gonna get back to it. I took me a little break because I've been out here getting at it. So I got that all cleaned out under there. I got to rake this up now and get back to it. So I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.